Okay, hi again. I'm really banging them out. Of course, I'm not dressed to the nines, which I can be if the occasion needs it, but right now we're just getting down and dirty and we're talking about the things that matter. Let's talk about compliance-based schooling. What's the problem with our compliance-based schooling? The problem is it doesn't encourage the youth of our state to have a future that is self-directed. It encourages people to be compliant and without questioning authority. Now, of course, true authority really exists within us. We are each examples of source inspiration. We all are connected to source, God, creation, however you want to call it. And we all have rights that right now need to be upheld and uplifted out of the dirt where they've been trampled on lately. But back to the schooling. Our compliance-based schooling of the public school has created a lot of medicated kids. It's created a lot of frustrated teachers. So let's take this COVID opportunity. Let's make a silver lining out of it so that we can develop funding for pods of homeschoolers, and perhaps the parents need not even be home, but rather teachers can be hired to teach them. We know that children learn better from other children. And also that in the act of teaching, children get better at it. Now, I'm one of those people, and the people that followed me who were not taught grammar as well as I should have been. We have not been teaching logic, and we have not been teaching rhetoric. These are very, very important skills. We need to have them, and we need to restore them. We also need to allow each child to show their desire in their own personal way of learning and support that. And I know our teachers have been frustrated in that. So let's look at how we're going to fund schooling in a different way. Let's look at Bethel, Vermont, that does a people's university where the people come forward when they have skills to offer. Let's allow those, and let's encourage those across the state, people's universities. Let's also look at hemstonevillages.org, which is a plan for education in sustainability that leads to placement, place to live, and a job. There's so many wonderful things to do. And I am very, very grateful that this COVID has a huge silver lining. We now know how to do Zoom. We now know that we can do things differently. So when I call together all of you in assemblies to design how we are going to do this and to make it that the legislature follows our design, then we will see a future that's so much more exciting. A future where we have brought ourselves to net zero, where we have the capacity to buy the beautiful things that we have made. Maybe we will invite people up to Barrie and to make the sculptures that we need, not only in Vermont, but across the country, to really honor all the people in our various cultures and the animals and everything that needs to be honored that hasn't yet been honored. Let's invite sculptors here. The possibilities are endless, especially because through my leadership, we will be able to direct the money that we need to make them happen. All right. Thank you for joining me. This is Emily Payton. I appreciate so much your support, your donations, and your vote. I look very much forward to the future that we together can do.